Well, it's another beautiful rainy day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and I am glad that you could join me. Welcome. So, you saw from the beginning, it looks like I was carrying a box. That's right, the clutch came in for the John Deere. So, let's get up into the shop and see if we can't get the clutch on there, and it also came with a pigtail. So, yeah, let's see if we can't get this thing to finally mow. All right, I'm back underneath the John Deere. So we just have one bolt, and then up here, see this little bar coming down? Goes through here, and that actually holds the clutch from spinning, too much, I guess. So let me just get this one bolt out there, 5/8 socket, right? Hit it with an impact, and then drop this whole thing down, and then the wiring will come down with it, and we can unhook that. All right, bolts out. Don't mind the chrome socket. I'm known as somewhat of a bad boy. And clutch is laying there. So now all I need to do is just trim the zip tie, and then I got to cut where I actually, wired it together. So this is out again. Let me get it cut out, and then we'll go and throw it on the bench. All right, here's what we got. So new clutch. This is an anti-rotation device and a pigtail. All that we have to do is pull this out, ta-da, and yeah, we'll clean it up. It's kind of gross, and it goes in there. You just line up the keyway. Let's see, there's the keyway. So the keyway goes in the slot. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's get this all back together, and then I need to put two female spade connectors on my wires underneath the tractor and plug them in. So easy. Let's get that done. All right, new clutch is all together. It's a thing of beauty. So I was wrong. I said that these needed to be the female. No, these are the female spades. So you need a regular spade to the wires. And then here's a little trick or tip. This on the tractor needs to actually go in here. If it doesn't go in here when you put this clutch on, it will spin and rip your wires right out. So let's go get this thing installed on the tractor, and then, yeah, just make sure that that anti-roll thing goes into your slot. All right, so originally, I was just going to use the original anti-sway, anti-roll thing, but look how bad that thing is chunked out. It's on both sides. So it looks like one 10mm bolt over here, and we can get that thing loose because the kit did come with a new one. So let's get that changed out. All right, new one's on. I left it loose for ease of installation, and so now all we need to do is just put the clutch on, and then the bolt gets tightened to, well, everything I saw on the internet is 50 to 55 foot-pounds. So let's get that thing out. All right, all installed, and everything is sitting where it needs to sit. And let me show you this. So I just held this because it's keyed in with the crescent wrench, and tighten that down to 55 foot-pounds of torque. So now all we need to do is take our wires that I already put the spades on and plug them in. All right, new 20 amp fuse is put in because we blew two of them last time. Key on. Let's listen for a click. Nice. So all that's left to do now is to put the mower deck and belt back on, the mower deck belt, and then we need to burnish the PTO clutch. All right, mower deck back on, check. Belt back on, check. All the wiring that we did, tucked up out of the way, zip tied, check. So now all that's left to do is to burnish the new clutch. So how we do that is we start up the old John Deere, put it at half throttle once it gets running, right? Half throttle, and then we engage the deck or the PTO clutch. We engage that, let the blades get up to speed. Once they get up to speed, we shut it down, And we do that 10 to 12 times. 10 to 12 times. 9? Nope. 13? 10 to 12 times. I don't know. A lot of people honestly don't really think that burnishing it does anything, but it's not that hard to do it. So let's just do that. Well, I won't even show you how to do that. But yeah, so that's how we do it. We just half throttle, boom, let it get up to speed, boom. Do that 10 to 12 times. Then you go and check your bolt that holds the clutch on and make sure that that is still tight. So let me get this burnished, and then we're just going to go and mow and see how this thing mows. What? It mows in reverse? Who would disconnect that switch? How dare you, sir? That is dangerous. Dare I say dangerous? Nay, that is irresponsible. Who would do such a thing to make it mow in reverse? Well, there you have it. It mows. We mowed about an acre, and it didn't yeet the belt like last time, so we're good there. And it looks nice. It mows good. The only thing that I found wrong with it is it seems to be kind of like hesitating. It kind of has like a rougher idle, and the only thing that I can think of is either A, the fuel pump's going out in it, which maybe, or B, if you remember when we got this thing out of the weeds, it has a brand new carburetor on it. So I wonder if they didn't adjust the carburetor to only run on one cylinder, and that's the reason why it's kind of running lean right now. It kind of comes and goes. So I wasn't sure, but I mean, it mows, and that's what we're going for. So till next time, don't forget. Be blessed. Peace. What's that, Mr. Deere? You want a seat cover? You say you want a seat cover? Well, I think we're probably going to have to buy you a fuel pump first. I mean, It just makes more sense. What? Oh, no, you're not a money pit. You're just heavily reliant on parts. Here, we'll show the folks at home how much we have into you. Be blessed. Peace.